you kind of got one monkey off your back, is that you guys are now in the section championship game, beat Bakersfield twice, but now you get a totally different beast in Edison. What does it mean for you to be able to have this team, after those 2 years with Centennial, but now here you are? What does this mean to you as a head coach, Bryan?
Oh, for our program and for our kids, our coaching staff, our administrations, everybody's really excited about being in the Valley Finals. I mean, you get to play football in December. How can you not be excited about that? So, that's one of the things we've talked about since January is we want to be playing football in December, and we're here doing it, and we're pretty excited about it.
You and I have talked continually over the year, and, the running joke was, well, you saw a different team this week, Trevor. What has it been since that Arroyo Grande loss, since the last time you guys, walked away without a smile on your face? What's been the biggest difference for this team since then?
I think our biggest change since that Arroyo Grande game was probably consistency. And that was one thing we talked about in our bye week. We have to be a consistent football team with everything that we do, be it stretches and agilities, be it weight room, be it how we eat. Whatever it is, we have to be consistent. And if we're consistent, we'll be able to play a lot better.
Can you give us a little insight on what you know about Edison, what you're expecting Friday night?
Very talented group of athletes. They're big. They run well. They have a lot of formations offensively. They're going to shift and do all kinds of things to get you to mess up. And we have to be able to communicate and make sure we're covering the right guys. But very talented group. They fly around, they hit you, and they are an excitable group to play.
And is that the biggest thing for you, is that you have two safeties that are so savvy in Stavros and Anthony, they can kind of guide you guys and, really kind of set the tone for you early?
Definitely. It was Stavros, Anthony, and then you got Chris in the middle. So we got three guys that really communicate well and try to get all 11 guys on the same page and make sure we got 11 guys doing the right job.
You did not start this season with the quarterback that you have now, but Jordan Love has really come on strong. His relationship with his receivers, with Quincy, and obviously with Braylon, because there's been some amazing plays, a 90-yarder, a 97-yarder, and then obviously that Odell Beckham-like catch. The maturation process of your junior quarterback, how much has he meant to this program?
Oh, Jordan is, I call him smooth jazz because he never gets rattled. He's always the same, and he's very coachable. He enjoys the game. He smiles a lot. And he's really picked things up. He's really studied it hard, and really he wants to be good. So kids like him. It's fun. They're around him a lot, and he's really picked up our offense, and he's just kind of ran with it. We're to the point now that he's starting to see things, and he's going, hey, Coach, what about this? Hey, Coach, what about that? So once you get to that point, it's pretty good for your quarterback to be the coach on the field.
There are some times when you find a senior like Anthony Mariscal, who's already signed or already verbal to Arizona, knows where he's going to go, knows he's going to sign in February. They kind of check out in their high school season, but he hasn't done that. What has he led as the leadership? What has he brought to the leadership role and to those other seniors that may not see the field ever again if you guys don't come out victorious on Friday?
Well, it shows a huge part of his character, to come out and play in all three phases of the game, knowing that he has a scholarship there, to come out and just lay it all on the line every night. I mean, you look at him and he's exhausted by the time the fourth quarter rolls around because he plays on special teams. He plays on defense. He totes the luggage on offense. And, to have a kid like that, it speaks volumes of a character and what kind of hard worker he is.
And then when you look at that aspect of you're either going to stop playing football on Friday night or you guys have the chance of winning and playing again. I know you don't want to talk about teenage kids about looking beyond, especially with such a tough opponent like Edison, but have you thought about it, the staple implications, that win over Mission Viejo in week 1 and whether or not the Diablos can win Friday night for themselves? Have you thought about that or brought that up to the guys about, you got to win and we could still be playing?
These kids are on the internet a lot more than I am, so I don't think we really have to bring it up to them. Plus, they kind of read your guys' stuff, so you guys kind of put it in their minds as well. The one thing that we really have to focus on, and I know it's cliche-ish, but we have to focus on Friday night. If we don't take care of Friday night, none of that means anything. As far as we're concerned, getting to that point is icing on the cake. This is something that we're talking about years of first. This is a first for this. This is a first for this. This is a first for this. Well, our first needs to be winning a Valley Championship. After that, let's see if we can make it to the state, and whatever happens, happens. It's icing on the cake.
Are you a dreamer type of guy? Do you envision things before they happen? Do you look ahead and kind of have that big picture? And if you have, what would that mean for you if you guys come away victorious, first Valley title? I mean, you got doused out last Friday with that win over Bakersfield. I mean, what would that mean to you?
Well, I think it'd be more exciting for this school, and these kids and our coaching staff and our administration. I think that would just be something that would be over the top for these guys, and that'd be something that's going to be a lifetime of memories for everybody involved. And no matter what, you get to play in December, and if you get to finish your last game possibly on top as a champion, I don't think you can ask for any more.